Did you know that one simple element keeps your heart beating, helps plants grow, and even lights up the sky in fireworks?
It's not gold, not silver, it's potassium K.
This tiny atom plays a massive role in chemistry, biology, and everyday life. In today's video, we'll explore why potassium is one of the most powerful elements on the periodic table, from its explosive reactions in the lab to its vital functions inside your body. Stay tuned till the end, because you'll never look at a banana the same way again. What is potassium? Potassium's symbol is K, coming from the Latin word kalium. Its atomic number is 19, meaning every potassium atom has 19 protons. It belongs to group 1 of the periodic table of elements, called the alkali metals, along with lithium, Li, and sodium, Na. Pure potassium is a soft, silvery white metal that you can cut with a knife. But don't try that at home. It's highly reactive, especially with water. When potassium touches water, it reacts violently, producing hydrogen gas and potassium hydroxide, KOH, often with sparks or fire. That's why chemists store potassium under oil to keep it safe from moisture. Sir Humphry Davy, a brilliant English chemist, first discovered potassium in 1807 using electrolysis by passing electricity through molten potash, potassium carbonate. It was the first metal ever isolated by electrolysis, marking a major scientific breakthrough. Before that, potash from wood ashes was already used to make soap, glass, and fertilizers, but people didn't know it contained a new element. The name potassium came from potash, while the symbol K came from the Latin word kalium. Let's look inside the atom. Atomic number 19, atomic mass R39.20. Protons 19, electrons 19, neutrons A20, electron configuration 2881. That single outer electron makes potassium extremely reactive, as it quickly loses it to form K+ ions. That's why potassium is never found alone in nature. It's always part of salts or compounds. Potassium is the 7th most abundant element in Earth's crust. However, because it reacts with air and water, it's never in pure form. It's found in minerals and salts like sylvite, KCl, carnallite, KMgCl3 6H2O, langbeinite, K2Mg2SO4 3. Major sources include Canada, Russia, Germany, and seawater. It's also a key part of fertile soil, essential for agriculture. Potassium in food and the human body. Potassium isn't just a metal, it's a vital mineral for human health. Our bodies use potassium to maintain fluid balance, send nerve impulses, control muscle movement, including the heart, regulate blood pressure. The body contains about 120 grams of potassium, mostly inside our cells. Foods rich in potassium: bananas, potatoes, spinach, avocados, tomatoes, yogurt, beans, and nuts. When your body lacks potassium, you might feel tired, weak, or experience muscle cramps. That's why athletes often eat bananas. They're natural potassium boosters. Potassium in plants and agriculture. Potassium is one of the 3 main plant nutrients, represented by NPK on fertilizer labels. It helps plants with photosynthesis, water regulation, protein formation, disease resistance. A plant low in potassium becomes yellow and weak, while one with enough potassium grows healthy and strong. That's why potash-based fertilizers are so important for global food production. Interesting facts about potassium. Potassium burns with a lavender flame, making it perfect for fireworks and pyrotechnics. It melts at only 63 degrees, 145 degrees, almost like wax. It naturally contains a tiny amount of potassium-40, a safe, low-level radioactive isotope that helps scientists study aging rocks. Astronomers use potassium's light signature to identify it in stars and planets. Potassium's unique chemistry makes it useful in many industries. Fertilizers. Over 90% of global potassium use is in fertilizers like KCl and K2SO4. Soaps and detergents. Potassium hydroxide, KOH, creates soft soaps and liquid cleansers. Batteries.
used in potassium-ion batteries, a greener alternative to lithium-ion.
Fireworks and gunpowder. Potassium nitrate, KNO3, creates powerful reactions and bright colors. Glass and ceramics. Potassium carbonate strengthens and clarifies glass products. Coolants. Liquid potassium transfers heat in nuclear reactors and spacecraft. Although potassium is essential for life, pure metal potassium is dangerous. It reacts explosively with water, air, or sweat, producing heat, hydrogen gas, and flames. That's why it's stored under mineral oil or kerosene in labs. In the human body, low potassium, hypokalemia, causes weakness, fatigue, or irregular heartbeat. High potassium, hyperkalemia, can be dangerous for the heart. Balance is everything. The right amount keeps you healthy, but too much or too little can cause problems. Everyday chemistry. Potassium. Around you, you see potassium every day, even if you don't notice. Sports drinks replenish electrolytes with potassium salts. Bananas and avocados provide quick potassium energy. Garden fertilizers labeled NPK supply potassium to plants. Soaps and shampoos contain potassium hydroxide. Salt substitutes often replace sodium with potassium chloride for a heart-friendly diet. From your breakfast to your backyard, potassium keeps everything alive and active. The science behind potassium reactions. When potassium meets water, the reaction looks like magic, but it's pure chemistry. 2K plus 2H2O, 2KOH plus H2 plus heat. This reaction produces hydrogen gas and potassium hydroxide, releasing so much energy that the hydrogen catches fire, glowing purple-pink. That's why chemists perform this experiment behind safety shields. In oxygen, potassium forms K2O and KO2, both useful in oxygen generators for submarines and spacecraft. Potassium in space and the universe. Potassium isn't limited to Earth. Astronomers detect it in meteorites, stars, and planetary atmospheres using spectroscopy, studying the unique colors of light potassium emits. Even on Mars, potassium has been found in soil samples by NASA rovers, revealing clues about the planet's past. This shows that potassium is a universal element of life and chemistry, linking Earth to the cosmos. From the food we eat to the stars we study, potassium, K, connects life, science, and the universe. It's the element that keeps our hearts beating, plants thriving, and scientists amazed. Next time you look at the periodic table, remember that K isn't just a letter. It's the symbol of kalium, the spark of life that powers our planet. Thanks for watching. If you loved learning about potassium, K, hit like, share, and subscribe for more fun and easy science lessons. Tap the bell so you never miss a new video about the periodic table of elements. Stay curious, because science is everywhere.